The Havre de Grace Arts Collective is committed to building community and economic vitality through the arts. They were unable to join me in the studio today, so they recorded a segment from Gallery 220, their new headquarters. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Katie No, the Executive Director of the Havre de Grace Arts Collective.
And I'm Bill Price, the founder and the chair of the Arts Collective.
Yep. And we are here to talk about some really exciting things that have been happening with the Arts Collective, not just last year, but kind of what we've got our eyes set on for 2024. So for those of you who didn't know, the Arts Collective is a 501c3 nonprofit, and our mission is really to build communities and to drive economic vitality through the arts. So there are a lot of things that go into that, and to kind of talk about how the organization came to be, I'm going to throw it to my lovely co-host over here.
Excellent. So about 7 years ago, the Arts Collective was formed to do the programming in the Opera House. So I gathered a bunch of individuals from various disciplines, music, theater, dance, etc., to form that group to do the programming in the Opera House. Concurrent to that, the city had asked us if we would manage the Opera House and also then to manage the Arts and Entertainment District for the city of Havre de Grace. We subsequently also picked up the Arts by the Bay as their Uber organization. We have also the Public Art Committee, which came from the Community Projects of Havre de Grace. So that's what we ended up being about 7 years ago, and have been doing it ever since.
Yep. And just to speak to what's happened since the last year. So we have a new home. We're actually in it right now. It's Gallery 220, right in the heart of Havre de Grace's Arts and Entertainment District. And it's something that's a little different for the county. It's really focused on curated exhibits. But more than that, it's become a great hub for us to, as we say very often, bring the arts downtown, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was a great opportunity for us to have a gallery space like this downtown in Havre de Grace and bringing the arts right into the community. It's just an extension of what we have been trying to do, and it materialized itself in the Gallery 220. Because we are also including the fine arts, which we really had not done so much of before, except with the public art work that we had done. Right. So it's a really dynamic change in the Arts Collective, and it's been fabulous ever since.
Yeah, and I think it's really helped us hone in on, the 5 or 6 major things that we focus on today, right? So we talked about public art. We have a very active public art branch. We're getting ready to install a new large-scale sculpture down at the Lock House, right?
Down at the Lock House. It'll be the Samara sculpture. It's a rather significant and expensive piece of artwork. That it's going to really be at the north end of the city and be the anchor point for our sculpture trail.
Yep. We've also got all kinds of youth arts workshops. We're going to start with doing community arts workshops for people of all ages in 2024, so stay tuned for that. We've also started doing, and I know this is one of your personal favorites, a monthly It's Lit literary open mic night, right?
Yeah, it's awesome. The Poetry Jam, which has come out of that, has really been catching on. It's really neat to see these literary artists also performing here at Gallery 220 and bringing to the community a venue which they can participate in. And we've got people coming out of the woodwork who wish to share their poetry. As well as playwrights. We have original playwrights coming in and doing their work, and we also have literary books, that's redundant.
It's my favorite type of book.
As opposed to the picture book. But anyway, we have artists, people coming in and talking about their work that we haven't been able to tap into before.
Yeah, another personal favorite of mine has really come through our A&E committee, so Arts and Entertainment District Committee. So we also debuted a new series in 2023 that we will be continuing in 2024, and it's a professional development seminar for artists. So basically, every month or two, we'll pick a topic that helps creatives get the business tools they need to be successful in their chosen passion. So that's something that we got a lot of great feedback around in 2023.
It's a necessary evil, if you will, because the artists are artists who work in their field, but they often don't know how to pay the bills at the end of the week. So this is something that I think is really useful for artists in general, regardless of their media.
So Bill, I want you to give me a favorite memory from last year and something that you're looking forward to in 2024 as we start to wind down.
Well, I have to say I really like this sculpture exhibit, so much so I bought one.
Shout out to Jim McFarland, constructed stories in fabricated forms.
And then as far as into the future, I think the growth and expansion of the Gallery 220
Yeah.
and the work that we've been able to do here will be something that we can look forward to into next year.
Yeah. I think for me, so favorite memory has got to be from any number of the opening receptions that we do here at 220. So basically, every time a new show goes up, we have a little party, we get all the artists together, we invite people from all over to come check out the art and see it fresh and new and recently debuted. And I just have loved kind of looking out on the crowds of people that fill this space for those nights and seeing people from every race, gender, age, background, artist, non-artist.
Yep.
It's just so amazing to see your community reflected in such a beautiful space.
And I think it's wonderful that we continue to do all of the 5 things that we
Yeah.
have been the initiatives that we've been doing over the past couple of years. So we continue to do that, and then we are doing even more to push into the arts community.
Yes. So there's going to be a lot more change, a lot more exciting growth in 2024. We're going to continue with our monthly It's Lit open mic night. So poetry slams, book readings, original playwrights.
Yep.
We're going to continue with the professional development seminars. We'll have receptions here at the gallery every 6 weeks or so for new shows. And we'll continue with some of the great music and live entertainment programming that really got us started.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we want to thank Carolyn and Harford TV and the Kaleidoscope team for letting us put this together and tell a little bit more of our story. I will say, if you want to get involved, if you want to become a part of what we do here, check us out online. Go to hdgartscollective.org. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram at HDG Arts. Thank you so much, and we can't wait to see more of you.
Thanks.
Take care.